We invite you to join us at the free Ag PhD Field Day that's coming up on our farm Thursday, July 27th.
You know, it's hard to even know what to start talking about here at the field day because there's so much going on. Well, what I would say is this. When you come to the field day, you'll see a lot of the things that we talk about on the Ag PhD TV show and the Ag PhD radio show. You'll see them in action in the middle of the growing season, so you can make decisions for yourself whether Brian's crazy with some of the stuff he's talking about or Darren is right on the money with what he's talking about to get higher yields.
All right, the thing I'm most excited about for our field day this year is we are bringing in some of the top corn, soybean, and wheat farmers in the world, not only to talk to you about things they're doing, things you can do on your farm to increase yield and profitability, but also many of these farmers are going to have plots on our farm. Well, they already have plots on our farm that they've been managing all season long with our Ag PhD research lead, Glenn. It's awesome. There are so many different treatments that are out there, and then you can see, hey, this is what this farmer is doing to help improve his yield, improve his profitability, do a better job with his land, and it's just awesome, I think, when you can look at leading experts who are actual farmers coming in from around the country to talk to you about things you can do on your farm.
All right, so you can see all the above ground stuff and what's going on and what kind of plant response we're getting from some of the different things that we're doing. You'll also see more below ground activity than you've ever seen before at the Ag PhD Field Day. We're gonna have an awesome interactive area on the Field Day site where you can get below ground and see what's going on.
We will have a lot of live demonstrations during the day as well, weather permitting. Hopefully
yeah,
we'll be able
running.
to.
So people will say, well, you talk about this or you talk about that. Yeah, we'll be doing it that day, provided the sun's shining.
Right, well, the sun doesn't even have to be shining, but normally in our part of the country, we're very dry. The temperature's pretty nice. It's 85 degrees for a high, 60 for a low. So hopefully, and I'm praying that the weather's going to turn out great that day so we can be out there doing live planting, live spraying, live harvesting, live strip tilling, tiling, you name it. We're going to have a lot of stuff actually running in the field to show you. Darren and I will bring you through some of our research plots and just give you an idea what kind of new technologies are out there that we think are exciting, and talk a little about our experience with some of these new technologies and maybe how some of them aren't going to necessarily fit you as well.
All right, you may be thinking, those guys will raise corn and soybeans. We'll also have wheat and sugar beets and sunflowers and peanuts and cotton and a whole bunch of crops. I think we've got more than 10 crops across the field day site as well.
As always, we will have great food. We've got a bunch of good facilities just in case the weather turns against us a little bit. So we have air-conditioned facilities, places we can get inside, plenty of things. You'll have a great time. Just go to agphd.com and please do us a couple of favors. Number one, pre-register. If you can pre-register, that really helps us out so we have enough food for everyone during the course of the day, and also so we can get you through and get you into the field day. It's 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on July 27th. The other thing, we're doing something a little different this year. Yes, the field day's free, but we'd love to have you bring a jacket. Bring an old seed jacket. Bring a jacket. Maybe you go buy a new one. We're going to give away a lot of jackets to people in need this year, so please bring your jacket, drop it off at the registration.
All right, again, you can find all the details at agphd.com. One other thing we'll be talking about at the field day is how to stop our weed of the week. Can you identify this week's weed?